Sorry friends, in previous video actually current is goes down, that's why it's automatically shut down my laptop. Okay, further now we can proceed. I have to we work on constant file. Okay, now we are going to db. Let db first value will be assigning I am null, and let env null. For initializing gets a value of null, and port we can also go, sorry, my parrot also, env equal to process dot env dot env. If if e dot env, if dot env dot env will be a development, then it goes here, and we can now we can check if it either development or production. If env equal to development, we are going to do db equal to process dot env dot dev underscore, which is dev mongo url. Dev mongo url, and port will be port will be process dot env dot dev port. It's not showing what's AI VS Code AI not working in my device. Now it's, if we are assigning a development mode, then it goes here, and we will check if the process will be development mode, then it's execute this line of code. Else if all the process will, if this process will be production, PRODUCTION production, it is all stuffs will work on different port, and database URL will be different. Before that we have to structure all of my code so that it looks nice. Okay, now this one will be our port, dev port, and okay, I will make a spelling mistake of port. This one is port. So now we can module dot exports. So we are exporting this, all these stuff, so we can use in another file also. mongo url, which is db. I'm assigning first MongoDB will check if the node environment will be development mode, then it assigning here and check the condition. If development, if satisfy this condition, then it goes to the mongo dev url and assigning to this db. Here mongodb url, we have the url of this one, and assigning to this db, and port also same working, and we are assigning this db url again mongo url, and we are also export our port. Okay, now we are creating a new file for connecting my mongodb. Okay, mongo mo, what's keyboard happening, mo at work now, mo n g mongo and mongodb. My keyboard is not working. What's called in here? First we can require mongoose equal to require. Okay, it's showing mongoose. Now we can const okay, and now we are going to require our mongodb url from our const config and const file. I will require my file where I declare the mongodb url. Okay, we have to search my this folder, this file. Here I will export my mongodb url so that I can use in mongodb.js for connection my mongodb.js. We are now going one level up. It's not showing. Again we are going to one level up, and this showing the first we are going to config.json and second constant. We can also destructuring this one. If you don't know the destructuring, please comment to me. I will make a video of destructuring, special video for destructuring. So it shows we will grab the value of mongo url. Now we are going to create a function. We are going to create a database connection. We are going to count how much database will be. Let's create a const options object which is passed in mongodb. Is auto index auto index false because it's too much costly, so that's why I'm not using. Pool size will be 10. User new url par serve true use. Okay, I did a mistake of not a user, it's a use unified fi unified topology true. Now we are going to connect our database so that I will export my connection so that I can use in other controller and mongodb file also. First we are going to create a function conn connect we can create an anonymous function. What is anonymous function? A function which didn't have any name. So that's called a anonymous function. In basic terms, we can call them anonymous function. Okay. Anonymous function is also one advantage is we can treat as a value. So we can also treat a we'll leave it. There is mongoose dot connect. It's inbuilt function. Mongo dot connect is inbuilt function. First parameter will be I will put my Mongo URL mon g Mongo URL, which is my database MongoDB URL, and second option will be my options. Okay, and now it's give me a callback dot then, so that we can also print a value dot then. So log MongoDB connected successfully dot catch. We have error log my log. Okay, my log MongoDB connection SU successful trying to connect in try to connect in 5 seconds. Count log error caused it's giving my error dot message. Okay, now leave error dot message. If count is then 3 process dot exist, it will exist from the connecting. Set time out connect, it takes a function connect of 5000 seconds. And now we are going to export this module. Module dot exports, this one. Now we are done with here exports. Now we are going to create our server file. So our port is listening. Index 5 I have ticked. Now we are going to import const. We are going to import port from require port from where I have defined in the commons constant JS. So I will import in config. I have a file of constant so that I can use from there. And in this process we are easier to it defines once and use everywhere port. So this one. Now we are also import my connect this function for connecting, so that I will where which in common service and mongodb.js. Okay, now we are going to import my commons folder and commons in service in MongoDB. In MongoDB we have a function of connect. Okay, now it's connected. Okay, now we are executing my function here. I invoked my connect function here, and we have a static port number so that make it dynamic. My port number will be this port number, and it takes a callback which shows data will be server is running. It's semicolon log server is running on we have used template literal so that on http localhost and my port number will be this port. Now try to run our index file node index. It shows error. Okay, can't find the module. First of all we have to modify this one for simple script language. Invoke our server node. I have to use nodemon, which file my main file will be index. Now we are going to run in separate editor. Npm start takes time. It's throw error first. Okay, now we have forgot to install all this dependency. Okay, first now we are so okay, now we are going to install npm install express express. It's takes time to install. Okay, and okay, one express 4.7, it shows error. We have don't require .env file, we have to require npm install .env .env file so that it can access. Okay, it shows error. What is the error? Okay, npm insto install ot .env. No, cross finger cross, it's so worked. Okay, it's working. Okay, now I have to install mongoose mongoose. Mongoose. It takes time to installing. Okay, now it shows server is running on port number 3000 and MongoDB connected successfully. Thank you guys for today. Next video we will proceed. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.